I don't know if you had seen, this delivery driver over the weekend who is a very large woman. Okay. Um, okay. I think the video, I'm going to let the video just play uninterrupted. And then I want to get your reaction. I want to get chat's reaction too, because it's very odd to me.
Been waiting on this day to tell you how much I hate this fucking house. The waters, all the shit that you order, all of the shit. I hate it. I hate this house. I hate that you order shit. You are the fucking laziest fucking house in this whole goddamn neighborhood. You're inconsiderate. You're full of shit. I fucking hate everything about y'all. I hate it. All you have to do is fucking order the store from Walmart pickup or Central pickup or whatever, and go put the shit in your own truck and go do it your fucking self. You are the laziest sons of bitches ever. And then people bring this shit. We break our backs, we break our necks, we break our nails, we break everything to bring you this shit. And you're ungrateful as fuck. I hope you know that.
How does she know they're ungrateful?
I don't think she does. This is that same lady. I assume that's probably their last day of work.
I'm assuming that that's Shaniqua.
Yeah. I mean, what are your take? I'll go to Styx and then Hannah Claire on this. What's your take on this?
Being familiar with delivery driving, you can always bounce an order. You don't have to actually pick the stuff up generally, depending on what app you're using. So why the hell is she complaining? If you do a delivery for people and like they don't tip you anything, they give you a bad time, they harass you or something, you don't have to deliver to them. What the hell is your problem?
Yeah. What if they're disabled? Or what if they're elderly and they can't pick up the big cases of water? Like this is I'm not going to say anything about the individual because this is a disease, a modern society that extends beyond Shaniqua. Like, I don't understand what do you mean inconsiderate? So instead of ordering it, I'm supposed to buy it and then go pick it up myself. Well, if I could pick it up myself, I wouldn't be ordering it.
Yeah, that's the point. You're making money off of it. Like,
I feel like this person doesn't understand what job they have. Like if you're a mailman and somebody gets a lot of letters and then you on your last day of work are like, you're so inconsiderate. So many people are mailing you things and it makes my life harder. That would seem just as irrational to me. I mean, I guess the irritation is like you get a lot of boxes and I constantly have to stop and get a lot of stuff. But like, that's kind of on Amazon, right? Like Amazon could package everything in one box and then she would only have one box to deliver. I mean, assuming, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seems like this person doesn't like being a delivery person. There's also a level of watching the like camera confrontation that makes me laugh because I'm like, again, I'm going to call pregnancy on this one, but like, I don't think I get irrationally mad, but just like in the last couple months, I'm like, yeah, there are a couple people that for no reason, I just can't stand you. And I feel like that's what this is. Like she has other stuff going on in her life and can't control her own logic. She's having this weirdly emotional reaction. She's totally fixated on her house, this one house. And like, for no reason, she's probably never seen these people. All she knows is that they get a lot of packages delivered to them, which is their prerogative. She could go work for UPS if she doesn't want to deliver Amazon packages.
Yeah, I mean,
FedEx is hiring, I heard.
Yeah, we have a FedEx driver in chat that says, I've definitely felt this way before, LOL, especially old MFers that don't even acknowledge a hello. I mean, here's what I'll say. I'm not saying that anyone would have to do this, but like if I'm outside when they're coming, I help them unload. But I can. I'm not an elderly person. Like if I know they have something heavy, like I'll be like, dude, let me help. Like, when we sell like those Trump books, I help them load them up into the car. I try to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, sorry, MF Damien. I absolutely order cat litter and bottled water. And I do it because I don't want to lift it into my car and then carry it into my house. It's the truth. I think delivery drivers, if they have a problem with it, I think they should take it up with their companies and maybe they wouldn't ship that stuff. Even like usually if I see a delivery driver's delivering our cat litter, I'll go outside and try to tip them. But like if I see him on the camera and I'm like, oh man, he's unloading like 10 boxes of cat litter that are 35 pounds each, I'll try to go out there and just give him like $10 or something like that.
There was
so it goes a
like,
long way.
Influencer that I saw, like, you know, makeup or PR, or someone who gets a lot of like PR packages, lots of products, and she put out like Gatorades and snacks and whatever on her porch. She's like, they're here all the time, like they're constantly having to bring me things. At least I can like thank them by giving them, you know, something to drink or whatever. I think
that's really thoughtful. I think
there are ways to be courteous, and I don't think that like it is fun to have to deliver heavy boxes all day, but I think it's interesting that this house is obviously some kind of fixation. I mean, again, if you don't want to deliver packages, I think you're in the wrong field, because it's just like, yes, this house gets a lot, but I'm sure another one on your route could too. Like that's how the internet.
Yeah.
Well, I think Hannah Claire.
Yeah, she'll be back.
Yeah, I think in this case it might be because there's a wealthy white family living there, and there might be a little bit of animosity.
Yeah, I think that we don't know anything about their history, or back Hannah Claire. I think we don't know anything about their history, but yeah, there may be some race stuff going on there. I mean, to call somebody lazy for ordering, she's saying lazy, but she wants this house to go make someone else do the work. Like she's saying, place a Walmart pickup order, so someone at Walmart can walk around the store and pick up all the stuff and put it in your car for you. Like, right?
She just doesn't want to do it.
And the thing is, that's literally the job that you chose. You're choosing to be a delivery driver. Why are you complaining about delivering things?
Yeah, just find a different job. I get it. Like, I've worked manual labor, and especially when you're young, you get the worst jobs. Like, you know, when I worked at Office Max, guess who stocked the paper wall? And like, that job stinks. It's not just cases of paper, which is actually easy to stock, but it was all the individuals. This is back when paper was a thing. So we had a whole wall of paper reams that had to get restocked every day, and like down stock from the top. So you'd have to go up on a wobbly ladder and carry down these like 50-pound boxes of paper. Like, I knew that job sucked, but like the second I could get out of there, I was like, put me in electronics or I'm leaving. That's what I said. And they put me in electronics. I sold a lot of Compaq and HP computers. But like, there's parts of every job that sucks. And there's on every route, there's a house like mine where we order cat litter and bottled water and Gatorade and all this kind of stuff. And my wife doesn't want to carry around the store by herself. But I understand that, but like, I guess you just have to get a different job. I don't know what else to tell you.
If she had come to the camera and been like, you guys are always like laughing at me, or you're very rude, or like you say hurtful, like I would have understood that. But it seems like one of the reasons you would order like this, like order lots of things constantly, is like you're not home, or you don't have a lot of time when you are home. And so they're probably, again, I'm giving a lot of grace to the people in the house, but maybe they're not terrible. Even there. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're terrible, but also like maybe you just don't like your job, which, you know, a lot of people don't like their job. I can have sympathy for that, but don't decide this house is your mortal enemy, or do, because that's kind of funnier. But
now watch what they do next. They deliberately order like 50 boxes of extremely heavy things.
That's exactly what I would be doing. I'd be stocking up on detergent.
I'd be like, oh, well.
Yeah. You guys are petty.
You're going to go viral for the second time.
Yeah, does Amazon sell bricks? Okay, let's see what we got. Like, I will say there also was a time where like you had one guy who was your delivery guy, and it was easier to take care of them. But now there's 20 different, sometimes in a given day, you know, women be shopping, am I right? My wife has like 10 different deliveries coming. And like Amazon is so bad at like group logistics that sometimes they literally pass each other on the driveway and they're both leaving a single package. So I was like, you know, don't be mad at me that you got to come out here 10 times a day. You should have one person should have brought all 10. I don't really understand why that happens. Maybe it's because I'm rural. That it's certainly, most Amazon delivery for me are like independent contractors. Yeah. But it's almost never the same. If it was the same guy, you could like slip them 100 or something like that. You could, you know, have your wife bake him a cake, or you could give them a gift card out to a restaurant or something like that. But it's impossible because I have 10 different drivers coming 10 different times a day.
I felt like it used to be a thing, like, especially around Christmas. Like people would go out of their way to do something for their area's postman or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, especially like around Christmas when you're getting or shipping lots of things, sending lots of cars, like thank them for the end of the year or whatever. And it, to me, in some ways, it just takes away that like community element that we used to have. People used to know who their mail person was because they came by the house every day. Or I always see videos of like toddlers who freak out when they see the garbage man because it's the same guy.
Guys. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Amazon doesn't have that effect.
Every young boy loved the garbage man. It's like, yeah, garbage truck. It's cool.
Yeah. Now they don't even get out of the truck. It's so disappointing.
Always
They
got
just-
Trump garbage truck.
Yeah.
I
They
was
just-
gonna say another thing that Amazon really does wrong. Why do you put a box inside of a box?
I don't know either.
Is this
Just
really
deliver me the
necessary?
package. I know.
Yeah.
It's very stupid, especially if you're like, there's like times that I order boxes of envelopes when I'm shipping stuff. And it's just a retail box that they could just ship it in, and it's in another box. And I was like, I don't need that. Like, we had to get a second recycling bin because we had too many damn boxes. But like normally in the summer I would burn them, but this last summer was so dry that I didn't want to like burn down the field.